YouTube, welcome back. Player Props Avant here. Monday edition of the Player Props Avant YouTube free plays. We're here on Monday. Obviously, we got to give you some Monday Night Football action for tonight. But before we do what we always do. Got to stay transparent for you guys. We're going to run over the pass the prop numbers for you guys. Did pretty well again, 3-1 week. I ended up playing Stafford as a 2-unit play. If you guys were able to see that on YouTube or on Twitter, I did switch that over. Monotone cash that. He went 2-0 this week. I switched this to a 2-unit play on Twitter. Hopefully you guys were able to change that for you. And then 1 unit on Taylor. He missed it by like 8 yards, which sucked. But it was really weird because you could just tell in that last drive of the game how effective Jonathan Taylor was going to be in that game. And we still were not able to, open up the playbook, use him the right way. It was just weird because the last drive of the game, he had like 60 yards on that drive. It was just really confusing to me on the Colts side. DFS value. Javonte Williams crushed it for me. Did a fantastic job. Obviously, Patty F did okay, 4 catches. Nothing too crazy, but didn't kill you. 49 running back killed. Justin Jefferson killed. Unfortunately, he didn't get a touchdown. He almost threw for a touchdown. Unfortunately, that would not count for his prop. But, still overall a great day. The show has just been fantastic. I appreciate all you guys tuning in with us because it is really fun for us to do. It's just a lot of time. So everything that you guys do, like dropping likes for us and all of that, we really do appreciate that a ton. So let's get to what we're wanting to do today. Obviously, you guys came here for some picks. Only going to drop one today, but it will be my biggest play of the day. So I will make sure I give you guys the best one I got here. So play of the day is going to be Terry McLaurin over 65.5 receiving yards tonight for the Washington football team playing Seattle. And this is pretty much the best matchup you can have, guys. One of the best matchups here. I looked at the weather prior. It's supposed to be 40 degrees, clear, no rain, no snow, nothing too crazy. Kind of the same as Lambeau last night. We'll talk about that at the end. But Terry McLaurin, Washington football team, obviously they want to identify as running the ball here. Same thing with Gibson. They did it against Tampa Bay last week, where all they did was just straight run the ball down their throat, and it worked, right? But today I don't think it's going to be that easy here. Only a 1% run block advantage, but they do have a 32% pass block advantage, which is really nice as Terry McLaurin does have a pretty extensive route tree here, goes deep, does the over the middle routes, and he's very, very, very hard to single cover here. And I think that's going to be what's important tonight. Terry McLaurin has the highest matchup advantage tonight over any receiver on the entire weekend. 100%. That means he is going to be better than every single person guarding him. 100%, you don't I rarely see that. To put in perspective, Justin Jefferson at a 99, he obviously had 85 yards, 8 catches. Keenan Allen had a 92. Cooper Kupp had a 94. Devontae cooked, he had an 84. But now you're going to give me a guy with a straight 100 perfect percentage of a matchup advantage here. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun night for Terry McLaurin. And you got a great matchup here in Seattle, third worst in the NFL, allowing 280 passing yards per game. And Terry has had 7 targets in his last 9 matches or last 9 games. Wow. Why did I'm in soccer mode, guys. It's morning. So I'm in my soccer zone up here. But he's had 7 targets in or at least 7 targets in his last 9 games. Obviously, not all of them have made big numbers out of him, but just the sheer fact that he is getting that much targets is going to allow him in a matchup like this where he's going to be open most of the time. I do really like it. We're seeing Heineke tonight. Over under attempts is 33.5. Over under completions 22.5. And that is great because we have Terry McLaurin here with a 28% target share for him. And a 13.6 yards per catch. I think this is going to be a fun game, a pick 'em price tag for each side, but you do have Russell Wilson on primetime TV here. Very hard to fade him, and really hard to think that Washington's going to run away with this one like they did in their last couple weeks where they went extremely run heavy. That being said, Terry McLaurin still cooked last week over 100 yards, 120 yards, and a touchdown. And now we, like I said, have the best matchup you can have. He's got 100% matchup advantage. And it's really big, too, because if you double team him, all they will do is run the ball straight down your throat, right? Obviously, I told you they don't have the best run block advantage here. But if you're going to double, move two guys over there, it's going to be very, very hard for Seattle to stop Antonio Gibson from just literally carving these guys up. And I think that's what they're going to do, is put a little bit more in onto the run game here to completely nullify it and make Taylor Heineke beat him, because that's really what you should do, right? Yeah, Gibson and McKissick both doing a fantastic job this year, when healthy. I just think that if we're not going to have a strict double team on every single play, you cannot play one-on-one with Terry McLaurin. He's going to cook you every single time, and we've seen it over and over and over again. So love Terry McLaurin tonight. He will be my biggest play on my card across VIP and here. So, yeah, first 2 unit in a little bit, so I love it. Yeah, if you guys do follow me on Twitter, we did go to the Packer game last night. Absolutely massive game. Did have box seats for the game last night. It was nuts. Really nice there. Obviously, love my time going to Lambeau. It was my second game of the year. We'll be going to the Vikings one again. We are 4-0 in our last 4 Packer attended games here. So do with that what you will. Probably going to hammer the Packers against the Vikings next time. Hopefully we can get a good number. But yeah, Terry McLaurin is going to be our play of the day. Over 65.5 receiving yards, 2 units, minus 110 odds. Let me check where I did find those, just so you guys can have that information. I did see 65.5, and that is over on the FanDuel Sportsbook. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I'm very excited for this week and this new month. Again, if you guys do want to support me more, just drop a like on this video. If you want to get into the VIP, just make sure this is a great time to jump in on the Patreon. Coming up on the first of the month here. Would love to have every single one of you guys get to enjoy the whole group. It's a fun little group that we have over there. So thank you so much, guys. I will talk to you tomorrow with another free play of the day. And you guys have a great rest of your night. Go Terry McLaurin, and let's have a day.